Oh yeah, that's gonna be.
Roderick's never got us in trouble before.
He's only ever helped you. I should turn off my webcam.
There's gonna be an odds or evens thing, and if we pick wrong, we fucking explode.
No.
No, we all just swap bodies.
Again.
That'd be terrible. James, don't do that.
I'm going to be passing out all of these everybody Eclipse Phase character sheets as now we've entered into Arc 1.1 of the game. As you wake up from the MMO that you've all been playing, realize it's been hijacked by an alien AI. And you're actually in the post-apocalyptic future. Let's
When
begin.
Is this Danganronpa?
No. More like Scrapped Princess.
Don't want that though.
Starts off. All of a sudden, just becomes Gao Gagar, or no. What the hell is the one? I'm going to drill the world.
Tenga Teppa Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, Gurren Lagann. Thank you. Gao Gagar works too.
Lady Gaga, yeah.
Exactly.
Wait, was he teleporting us to the town or to the elf?
You guys didn't ask. You just went with him.
Cool.
There was no time.
It was literally, there's no time to explain. Get in my magical circle.
Right.
Yes.
Alright, now the question is, do I actually have... Is my equipment right? AKA... Moolahs. 1100 gold.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
It's all good. We've all started up our stream, so I gotta change the background image real quick. Do I have... I should have artwork from A New World. If not, I'm gonna have to bug Shanice for some. She's got some saved.
I haven't done anything.
No, not anything new, but just something that I can use as a placeholder image in the background.
The one of us coming out of the smoke, Shanice. Use that one.
Yeah, there's that one.
I don't have... Oh, I have that one, yeah.
I haven't done like a new one with a new line. Probably will eventually.
There hasn't been a new one since Ivan.
Yeah. Probably do a new one since technically, yeah.
Oops, I'm not following TGWPIS.
That's fine. You don't have to follow TGWPIS. Part of the whole thing is I don't ask people to follow us, right, Chris? We don't openly. Yep. You just go, if you want to follow, great. If not, sure.
No, I thought I was though. That's the thing.
Oh.
I guess
that's all. That's what I do. I just say if you like the content in the stream, maybe consider following.
If you don't,
oh, we don't ever say it. We
don't even say.
We assume you know how to follow. Damn.
Add an image. Odds are, if you're watching somebody on Twitch, you know how to follow. Like.
Mm-hmm.
Probably do a new image.
If you want. This is good.
I was thinking about it because I was like, oh, it's friend.
I don't have the concern one or like that image set that you did. Where you did all everybody else.
Where you did all everybody else. I would have to look at it.
The chibi one.
Oh. Those are super small, like.
Well, there's the chibi one, but then there's also the one where you had all the other NPCs like Roderick and Varys and all of them.
Oh. Those are all just sketches. I was just sketching out, but yeah.
Yeah, but remember, Shanice, your sketches are better than literally anything I could ever hope to produce.
I doubt it.
I draw Stickman. Even then it looks bad. I just make things come out of my brain hole to do an RPG.
Brain hole? Bitch, I got brain worms.
Brain worms! For Shai Halud's passing upon all of us. That trailer's coming out this month, by the way.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. When the cast members are describing that movie as a brutalist nightmare. Ooh. That's how I want my Doom movies to be.
Truth.
That actually looks pretty legit. Let me do this too. How many of us are streaming? I know I am.
I'll be streaming.
Okay, you'll be streaming,
Two?
and Polo and Sam. So let's just do this. So,
Ah, I made the thing happen.
yeah, you made the thing happen. Thanks for making sure the alert box is working. So. I like how Brian Gosling is my image now. Okay. If you guys want to use this, you guys can share this. I'm gonna post it in general. Multi-Twitch link! The most powerful of all the links. So
I don't know
powerful.
if Mike's really here.
Thank you.
It's alright. This is the pre-roll banter that we usually go through. Every D&D campaign is always short by an hour because we're...
Ah, he is here.
How you doing?
Yeah.
You feeling good?
But is he awake?
Very, very, very tired.
I can understand.
I don't know what it is about today, man. It's always the worst timing. But I'm here. I have everything in front of me.
I find that on
jumping
summer
jacks.
days, it's just the heat just takes everything out of you, even if you're not being that active.
Mm.
It just
Okay,
sucks.
did you know that when you plug your phone in, the power strip has to be on?
What? No.
That doesn't. No.
Mm-mm.
That doesn't need to be a thing.
Going down. Ah, it's working now.
Of course. Of course. Let's just do some.
So you are looking at my stream.
I can. Yeah, that's
Do
what
it
the,
right now.
Yeah, it's the multi-Twitch.
This is
Multi-Twitch.
my-
Multi-Twitch link has all of our streams at one part, so people
Wow.
can provide views to all of our streams.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you even do that?
You just do multi-twitch.tv/ then the name of the people. And then on the right-hand
Wow.
side there's all of the chat boxes, so you can simultaneously chat in everyone's chats. TGWPIS will be relatively empty since a lot of our followers are from the UK. And it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 2 o'clock in the morning there. So multi-Twitch, yes, it's a thing.
I wish they had. Well, they do, but you have to be a partner for that.
For what? Oh, group stuff?
Yeah, the group stream.
You either need to be a partner or have somebody
Or
do
have
it.
someone, have someone who is a partner who can do it.
Well, we'll just all feed everybody into Gage, make him be partner, and then we'll have him do it.
Yeah.
No pressure, Gage.
No.
No pressure. No.
Yeah, you need 75 to be a partner. So oof, I'm only at 40.
Only 40.
What, subscribers?
No, at concurrent
yeah.
average viewers over
Ah.
like a 25-day period.
Yep.
Which, by the way, still easier to do than getting any money from Google.
Yeah, you're right.
So, to give you a hint, in 3 years of when we were able to monetize the TGWPIS channel, in 3 years we had made 11 cents. For the TGWPIS Twitch, the first stream that we ever did that allowed us to monetize it with ad revenue, we made 47 cents in ad revenue. So we like tripled what we made in Google in one stream. over YouTube in 3 years. All right. So, are we about ready? Do you want me to give you all a recap on what happened?
No, I actually more or less remember what happened
Oh, great!
for once.
That is
Yep.
that is
Same here.
that is helpful to me. It's not like I had to listen to the recording again to remember what I'd talked about. Essentially, though, what was it? Traveled up mountain, got magical spear, weird voodoo shit happened, saw a giant lizard man army, saw a weird thing in the distance, Broderick showed up, blood magic teleportation.
Or basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Cliff Notes version. That is not what will be on the test, though. So does anybody have any questions or anything before we dig into this?
Nope.
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 Okay, everybody roll into roll 20, please. I need Constitution saves from everybody.
Oh God,
Of
why are you
course.
killing us?
Right off the bat, let's do this.
I'm waiting for mine to load.
Shit, hang on, I gotta get my notebook. I
Oh,
gotta
shit,
write all this
that's
shit
right.
down.
We're on what do you call it? Beyond 20.
Yeah.
Jeez, I have to sign on in 1 second.
Ooh, Ren coming in clutch. Constitution and spotting things. That's what Ren does.
Mm-hmm. It's the only things I'm good at.
Well, you're good at lots of stuff.
And hitting stuff. Kinda.
Mike, why are you so...
Because my microphone's up near my eyeball, I just realized. Instead of down near my mouth.
Fang, thank you.
I thought I'd try a new thing where I try to talk through my eyes.
Is my other thing.
Now, if I was my pencil, I'd be on my floor next to the power strip.
Of course.
But-
That's the best place for it.
Yeah.
It was trying to remind you that the power strip needs to be on to charge your phone.
Oh, you're right.
We're doing a con save,
Session
you say.
16.
Con save, yes. Chris, we'll just take the left one. Or no, is it the
Yep.
right one? No, it's the
It's the left one. Yeah.
Left one.
Left.
Left to right. Always left to right. Regardless of the situation.
Sorry, I've been
Con
reading
that
a
I
lot of
have-
Japanese stuff, so.
Oof.
Gorok, that's dexterity, but thank you for trying.
He dodges.
I try.
You try real hard.
He tries real hard.
That's better.
Glenn, whew.
I have no points in Constitution.
Gorok.
Well, hopefully I do a little better than Cora.
Oh dear.
Yay!
Oh,
I
a little
did
better.
two,
Literally
better.
average. Literally fifth, like average. You got it.
and that's
Aha!
exactly what my Constitution is. Great, awesome, amazing.
Claxus is just right on point today. This is great.
I'm effectively subpar.
No, you are par. You're effectively par.
True.
10 is. You may not remember, people. The average human is 10 in all categories. Not 18. Okay, so that's everybody, right?
So I
Mhm.
die,
think so.
1, 2,
or I disappear
three,
and appear
4,
somewhere random.
6. No. Magic users, can you give me wisdom saves?
Sure.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Oof. And Gorok, because you have crazy magical properties, can you just give me a straight D20?
Oh my.
No modifier.
Bro.
And then we just implode. Or Gorak implodes.
He's
Things
gonna
will
be
happen.
fine. See? He's fine.
He's exactly average again. Wow, we're hitting this out of the park. All right.
All right. I think I did it. Rolling average.
Nobody has critically failed, which is good. Gorak hasn't rolled above a 10, though. It's mildly concerning. You gotta warm up those dice tonight.
Yeah,
dice.
my online virtual dice. Let me just roll that up a little bit.
I gotta go into the code system here for a second. Do not roll below 5. Always roll above. And they just skew the averages a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah.
Make it a bell curve instead of a flat linear value.
Exactly. Well, a bell curve leaning more towards above the average.
Yeah.
A higher than median bell curve.
Wait, I just realized something.
Sure.
Did we get the thing we were supposed to get?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why I didn't remember that part.
Gorak has the spear.
Yeah.
Destiny.
Spear of Destiny, the spirit spoke to us. We saw the giant lizard army. We looked over. We're like, hey, look, there's a giant lizard army. Let's look back at the town. Hey, why is there a magical storm above us? Hey, why is Gorak's gun talking to us? Hey, Roderick,
Again.
how are you doing? Oh, we're drawing a magical circle. Oh, you're bleeding? And we got yeeted somewhere.
Yeet.
There's the recap we all wanted.
it's the recap we all needed. So, thank you for all of those scores. After compiling the numbers, we can happily say that Gorak is very nauseous after this, but doesn't have anything crazy magically happen to him.
Yay.
Fang, you are going to have to take some damage. 6 damage. And your nose is bleeding. As you're shunted, you're all nauseous. Gorak, you're basically at disadvantage in physical actions until I tell you. Because you all just got yeeted through the magical plane, and it was not easy and soft. It was very difficult. But as you all come to, you recognize your surroundings. It is the basement of Varys's mansion. You've all been here before.
Yep, when we all ride out that storm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then she needs to open the door, and Heather and I pass out. This one?
Yeah, the very same.
Okay.
The vestiges of a glowing circle fade away as you're all in kind of various states of disarray. Gorak's clansmen are really weirded out by what just happened.
Oh, that's right. There's how many of us are there?
There's 19 of you.
Oh, jeez. Oh. Good thing they have a
Welcome home.
Welcome.
In the corner, looking very upset, holding her child, is Lily. She was not expecting this many house guests.
I made some new friends on the way.
Gorak thinks he says this, but it comes out as... Alright. There's kind of this moment of quiet where everybody kind of figures out. And Roderick kind of sits there holding his hand above his head as just blood rolls down his arm. Just mumbling to himself.
I'm gonna raise my hand. I'm gonna start casting a healing spell. I'm like, wait, not the time.
Yeah. He goes, stop. Hold on a second, everybody. And he starts waving his hand. And everyone, your boots feel it. Everybody else feels it. But you noticed he cauterizes his wound. And as he does so, the blood that's on him evaporates. And it starts evaporating off of the little flecks of clothing on you guys. Off the ground, it sizzles away and disappears.
Cool.
I fucking hate using blood magic. he just kind of turns and looks at all of you quietly and goes, "What the hell?
Wasn't us.
What?
Well, wasn't me.
It wasn't you?"
Oh my god.
You see him stop and then lock eyes with Lightfoot. You see them
Okay.
stare at each
Got
other
you,
for a
Hugh.
second.
Oh yeah.
And he goes, "You!" And she starts sprinting for the door out.
Oh hell no! I run straight for the door to go into block her path. I will use my tabaxi feet.
Oh shit. Tabaxi speed. Let's go, buddy.
Can I assist him?
You may
Yeah,
assist him.
Try and tackle her or some bullshit?
Sure.
I'm slightly confused.
I don't know what's happening, but she's going for the door, and last time that door opened, was not good.
Well, Rin's strong. Rin.
Oh, he really doesn't need my help.
Strong
Huh?
man.
Well, you still need somebody. We still need you there, because you have to block the door. Because like Rin, the whole point is he's predicated on you blocking the way so that Rin can.
Yes. Oh yeah, I meant I didn't have to roll strength. I'm just gonna block the door, and I see my Hulk of a friend just take her down. Or,
Suplex.
I think.
Well, I need you to use acrobatics or something, probably at advantage, because you're using Tabaxi speed, just to see if you get there. And
Don't trip.
now you're good.
Oh, there you go.
Jeez. Now we're all rolling good. Now that it matters.
Okay, so Glenn deftly, with 3 nimble movements, gets in front of Shadowfoot. Shit, I gotta miss Lightfoot. I'm getting all these names mixed up in the list of NPCs. Gets in front of her as Rin comes from behind and just grabs her by the legs, and she goes down hard. Roderick's over there very quickly too, and he where Rin's kind of got her by the legs, Roderick then jumps on her back, knees down, pinning her, shoulders down. You see him not looking away, point to Merlot and say, "Green bottle in the bag."
Are we gonna kill her?
I'm gonna go quickly grab that bottle then.
You
Oh my god, I keep forgetting Gage's
It's-
name is
it's-
not Murlocs.
Yeah, it's Gorok.
Gorok.
God, gosh.
Well, that too, but he's like a fine wine.
Ray, you feel a subtle pulse of magic.
Ooh.
And this
Detect
is
magic.
what kind of
That's
magic?
exactly what he does.
It comes from Roderick. It's not one that you felt in a long time. You watch closely as he reaches his hand down. As he inspects the squirming elf girl, he puts his left hand on her neck, holding her head still, and slowly moves his right hand towards her head. You watch as his fingers, his thumb, index, middle, and ring finger, slowly and they can be sometimes moved to the immaterium, allowing you to take care of a few things.
Wait, you just took her soul?
No. I didn't take her soul. I temporarily moved her consciousness into this green bottle. After which I have a after I'm done berating all of you idiots for what the hell and figuring out what the hell is going on, I am then going to magically go in and alter all of her memories.
Okay, so what happened?
Yes.
Explaining everything through the caves, and then we got to the top. Gage picked up the spear.
Uh-huh.
A spirit spoke to us, or just him.
All of you saw the vision.
Yeah, we had a vision, spoke to us, and then the vision moved out of the way. There's a ginormous lizard army behind the mountain, which we got to talk about. And then we just looked over to the town, and there was a giant storm above here, and then you appeared in front of us and took us here.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys really don't know. What?
I don't know.
What she?
As for what she's been doing, I don't know. Yes.
That's
I
the
came
other
back to
funny
town
thing.
for supplies, and I don't remember. I honestly don't remember what I said.
You told Samson everything.
Not everything.
Mostly everything.
I accidentally said that Varys was in the other territory, and then they sent Lightfoot with us.
just go. Oh, Jesus. You people.
I didn't think that just saying he was there was going to cause an issue. I didn't say anything about him being stuck there. I just said he was there, and then...
Nothing about preventing wars, or starting wars, or thinking the old world's going to come and take over.
No, I just said we were on a mission, and then they were like, well, you need to take Lightfoot. And I said, tried to say no, but you can't stop her. Unlike right now, we did. But I'm saying all this while staring at the jar, the little wisp.
You have a little bit. You can tell that there's something magical in there, but you can't see it. Ray, yeah, you can. There's a wisp in there.
It's been a while since someone used that.
All right, so you guys. Oh my god! Everybody, sit down. We're gonna have a talk.
So what happened here? Now that I told you what happened out there.
Everybody, sit down. We're gonna have a talk.
I plop.
He's even look at the tribesman too, and say in old world
I
tongue.
sit on top of Lightfoot like a chair or a log, I guess.
She is basically just breathing at this point.
Yeah, I'm not trying to suffocate her. I just kind of sit. I use her butt as a chair.
Yeah. Kind of do the sled pose thing where you grab her legs and
I
wrestle
put a
her.
little drink. I lift her leg up, put drink on top like a little side table.
Of course.
Oh my god.
Have fun drawing this, Shanice, by the way. She's so disgusted. Alright, anywho, story time.
Story time. Lily comes over and kind of just sits herself down. She's trying to comprehend. There's this obvious connection of having all of these tribesmen in her basement and them realizing who she is, and she knowing who all of these people are, and all of them staring at the baby, and there's just kind of quiet tension in the room too.
I'm gonna sit a little closer to Lily and kind of eye them.
An old world tongue, because all of you guys sit down, and then Roderick says an perfect old world tongue. Tribesman, sit down. If you try anything funny, and he points to the Saddlefoot's corpse, I won't be as nice.
And since I have no idea what he said, I'd be like, Gwark, you should let them know that they're safe here.
I'd like to after I sit down, turn to him and be like, don't worry folks, you're all fine right here. We just have to learn something first.
Everybody kind of begrudgingly kind of sits down.
You guys should just relax. We were just on top of a mountain. Just take a breather.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're
I'm
all
glad my
pretty
suit is
exhausted.
pressurized.
Roderick gets up, walks over to the wine cabinet, grabs a bottle of wine, walks back over to where the stairs are leading up, turns around, sits down on them, opens it up, reaches into his belt pocket, pulls out a wine opener, opens the wine slowly, obviously deliberately doing this to just bring tension into the room at this point.
Mhm.
Pops it open, takes a sip out of the bottle directly, sighs and goes, so 3 weeks.
Is that how long
Varys hasn't been around for 3 weeks. And because somebody told somebody about Varys doing a diplomatic meeting on his own, he's missed 6 council meetings. And because he's missed 6 council meetings without being able to send any messaging and only having information going on from one informant, they are questioning his fitness for office. An inquest has been brought upon by the council, and official emissaries have been sent back to the old world, to his family, requesting that possibly a sibling or another family member come in to take the chair on the council.
Well,
'Cause,
that ain't good.
as they quote, he's gone native and rogue and is a threat to the stability of the growing colony.
I mean, when he comes back, can't we fight this?
Are they going to trust him? He's been away for 3 weeks in the Greyfangs. Who knows what kind of crazy druidic magic they could be counting on him. Also, he's married to a local.
Yeah, and he's done the most in securing our safety.
Securing your safety, yes. But securing everyone's safety.
Also, yes.
Yeah, he stopped the crows. We figured out that don't go past the water.
Right?
And then the Grey Fangs, he's now making... He's trying to gain their trust. Well, we already have their trust, but he's explaining the situation, trying to unite us to fight this lizard army, which is now a giant threat. And we're going to try to get the 3 of our...
Nobody said anything about a lizard army.
I did.
I've said things about the lizard army.
Yes, you've said things about the lizard army, but you are a non-factor at the moment, Ray, because not a lot of people know much about you.
This is fair.
Your political clout is... No offense, just telling you as I see it.
He's just chuckling.
So, and it's not like there aren't political rivals that would love to construe and misconstrue events to put them in more favor against
Yes,
Varys.
I understand that, but even if they didn't know he was missing, or he was in Greyfang territory, he would have still been missing for 3 weeks. And what were they going to do then?
I don't know.
They were probably going to do some other bullshit that politicians like to do.
They
So-
may have, but talking about what would have happened isn't going to help you guys of what is happening.
Exactly. But
Like
now
the
we need to
scope.
get Varys back here. So now let's talk about how this storm started. Did you?
I'm
make
getting
no-
to I'm getting to that. We have to. There's a list of events that are happening.
All right. Sorry. Continue.
Inquest into Varys. That happened a week ago. Since then, there have been divisions in the colony. Pro-New World and pro-Old World. It started small, but once Varys' fitness came into question, obviously there were people backing him, there were people against him, and now the general populace is there's pretty much a divide that has broken out into maybe some mob violence. And
How does the militia stand?
how does the militia is acting as police force.
I get that, but Samson's men, they must agree with Varys.
It's not Samson's men. He turns and looks at you and Ren.
Oh.
They're not the police force. They're the army.
Mm.
Police is privatized. And Varys isn't the one paying the majority of their salaries. 26 dead, 50 injured.
26.
Isn't that like a good chunk of our colony?
The colony's well over 1,000 people at this
Oh,
point.
okay.
There have been boats steadily coming in and out.
Oh.
You guys just don't spend a lot of time in the actual town.
That's true.
26. Our guild, insert guild name here, has been. Oh my goodness.
There is a zero tolerance policy in place. There is martial law in the city right now.
Great. Now I gotta go talk to Snowshoes. I gotta go talk to Big Boss
Happen
Man. What
in
else?
on-
What
Oh
what
yeah,
else?
by the way,
Roderick.
Glenn, you're AWOL.
Ah,
You've been listed as AWOL because you didn't show up for mustering when they called
God.
they called the standing army into effect.
Wait a
Wait,
second.
what about
Didn't
Rin?
you actually put in paperwork specifically to go on this trip?
He did put in.
I did.
Varys did submit paperwork, which, given his fitness, is now become null and void because he's now under Enquest. And since the paperwork has become null and void, he has no longer been able to be allowed to be on this trip, and thus is now considered should have been at his post. And when he wasn't at his post, they considered him to be AWOL.
Yeah, I could probably bureaucrat your way out of that.
That's
But-
just more bullshit to take care of. All right.
Bureaucrats being bureaucrats, guys.
All right. What else went to shit while we were gone?
So, yeah, the funny thing is about riots is that, and about having free reign of people migrating in here from an old world, some people are magically talented and don't understand the whole ecosystem, and people haven't been explaining that to people, because apparently we're shutting down information and shit, because a freaking mad woman is running the goddamn city. Anyways, long story short, mages got involved and tried to do some shit in the city, and storm. Few popped heads in the streets, you know, and that's where we are. And so, me, being the concerned citizen that I am, and also being on retainer, was asked by Mrs. Varys here to find out where the fuck you guys were, and to bring you back. Hence, here.
Did it?
It's
I'm-
here.
And
All right, Mr. Magic Man. How long is this storm gonna last? It looked pretty powerful from the mountain.
I don't know. Probably another couple hours. So we get to sit here and wait until then.
Oh,
wanna tell
goody.
me-
I get up
That-
and I start pacing.
I walk
That
over to
in
you,
2 weeks.
So wait,
and
what do
I
we-
grab you,
unlock
I
fucking
grab
line?
onto your shelter and I say, "Hey, if they throw you in prison,
Ren, no one's going to prison. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna get Varys home. He's gonna explain everything. We're gonna talk to Snowshoes. That she's batshit crazy.
you're gonna talk to Snow Boots?
I-
That's not gonna happen."
Yes, Snow Zapatos. We gotta talk to her.
Snows on Clay.
If anything, your best hope is
does.
Wait,
maybe
wait,
we
wait,
can
wait,
talk
wait,
to
wait.
our leader here,
I'm
see what he
just-
can do. Though it seems like that didn't help at all because they are also
But
going
also,
insane.
I'm on his shit list now.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm a little
I think-
confused about one thing though. Don't they have sending? Doesn't one of you, the mages?
We were
that
really
have
far away.
sending? Yeah.
I don't know
guess.
how far sending goes again.
I don't think it goes that far. Hold
I
on.
think it's only
I
like
believe-
max a mile.
My sister sent me a
Sending,
message,
I believe, has
and we
a
were
long
on the
range.
mountain.
That's
Oh,
true.
I don't have sending, so I can't look at it.
Crazy.
Well, that would've- In
Couldn't
my
it
head,
be
the further
sending-
you have to do a sending spell, the more powerful the spell has to become, meaning the storm would get worse.
Didn't they also just did sending to our friend?
They could have done it, but they're again, if they're trying to out Varys, they're not going to try to get any facts. They're just going to say, "Oh, they're missing. They're against us."
Exactly.
so they didn't want to talk to us. Sure, Fang's sister could have, but I don't know how much she knows. She's been out here taking care of her with the baby. And I slowly look at the other tribesmen. Okay, they didn't do anything.
They haven't been doing anything.
They
Okay.
pull out their knives. No.
I take out my gun.
I actually turned to Lily and asked, "Where is she, by the way?"
Wait, whoa, guys, this does not look good. We just brought tribes people secretly into town. You guys can't leave. They can't understand me. Gora.
I explained it to them.
It's a little late for that, friend.
Oh my god, they can't leave.
I mean, they got brought here. I mean, after the storm's over, we can send them away, right? And I look over at.
Roderick,
I
yes.
mean, hold
Roderick.
up. They understand what the storms are. They've been living here forever.
No, I know they know what the storms are, but if they
They
think
don't
Boris
understand the
is
political
pro-tribe
situation
and
here.
trying to do shit, and then we just teleported a small group of tribesmen into this house,
Small
that's not going to
platoon.
look good.
Well, we just wait until they're done, and then we send them. We send them back to the town.
They can't leave the house. Someone's probably going to watch us.
Actually, they'll probably be fine if they don't have any magic.
I mean, yeah, and also here's the thing. I don't think
You're
they're going to be
not
sitting here. I
He's
don't think
saying
you're-
that somebody's
I-
probably watching the house from
Yeah.
the city.
I
So
get it.
they
I get
think
it. But here's the thing. There's a giant storm. Do you think someone's just sitting outside the house in the middle of a storm?
Yes.
No.
I really
Non-magical
don't want this
people,
door to open, but if it's... Wait, but last time, like... Whoops, I almost hit a car.
As
A
soon as
tree
that
was
storm
thrown.
ends, they need to go.
They do need to go.
Fine.
Everything's gonna be 10 times worse if anyone finds out they were here.
Yeah. So that's what's going to happen. And plus, it's not going to be too bad, because I'm a tribesman anyways. So
No,
You know,
the fact is that Roderick teleported them here. That looks so bad for Varus.
I mean, it's already looking bad for Varus because he hasn't been there for a few weeks. So
Yes, but having the enemy teleported directly into our territory,
whoa! Who said that they're the enemy?
that's what Snowshoes is gonna say.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to fight.
No, we're not. Roderick.
Yeah.
Roderick.
He's been drinking the wine this entire time, letting you guys talk it out. What's up?
I'm right, aren't I?
Huh?
He hasn't been listening. He hasn't been listening. Can you believe this? I'm just like walking towards the wall. I might as well talk to this. I might as well talk to this right here because that's the same exact response I'm gonna get. I can't.
Glenn,
I just started
Ray
slipping behind
is
his
going-
ears.
Chill.
Ray is actually going to just slap him across the face.
No, that's not what you do. You just gotta scratch behind the ears. You know.
So
I
that's what
swat
was
the
gonna do.
hand that scratches behind my ear.
It was my tail.
Thank
Turned
you,
to
Ray.
Lily and
Thank you. I'm gonna put both hands on his shoulders. Thank you. Now, can
You're
you
welcome.
please talk some sense into Gorak? And I'm gonna sit down next to Lily.
Someone asked Lily a question. Where is
Here-
Fang, by the way?
I'm Fang.
Or not Fang. Her sister,
Reefy.
Reefy. Is she here? Because I didn't see her.
No.
If she's not here, then she's likely with Cortez, which means she's safe. Relatively, at the least.
Yahtzee.
Sorry.
You know, it's good they have me to keep track of where the different pieces on the board are. So, here's the situation, Gorak. Right now, the people inside the city, the bigwigs inside the city, are saying that you are the enemy. You know you're not the enemy. We know you're not the enemy. And Varus knows you're not the enemy. But the bureaucracy is saying you're the enemy. So here is what you can do. You can have it be known that you came here initially for peace talks.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I mean, I don't think there's many other options. I mean, wait, has the tribes has the Grey Fangs been fighting with the colony yet?
No.
Okay.
There's been no skirmishes.
Okay, well that's
It's-
good. That's a good start.
Everything has been internalized. Have Greyfang members been involved in some of the mobs and riots? Possibly, maybe as external casualties, maybe not. To be honest, they're only keeping numbers on citizens.
Because I know that there's a relatively good-sized Greyfangs in that city as well.
Yeah. By the way, you guys need to teach your people about money. Like, really.
What, we use exotic fruits as payments?
Yeah. You got, or at
They
least
use gold.
at least figure out what indentured servitude means, because they have probably shipped over 200 of your people overseas.
Oh shit,
Excuse
that's
me.
no good.
Slavery. It's a thing.
Also, unfortunately, it was not something that was discussed on legality previously.
Oh, it was discussed. It was passed.
Mm-hmm. But not prior to times.
No, but it was part of the initial founding of the Constitution, of the charter of this place. It is legal in the city, as far as we know it.
Wow.
Though, that being said, Varus does have some indentured servants, too.
Oh,
That is true. The orcs.
Technically, you too,
did that to
Gorok.
save them.
You're listed as an indentured servant, but you're being paid, and after like the year's time, you're becoming a citizen.
Oh, that's true.
He's
Yeah,
using
okay.
the system can be used both ways. It's used to help and hurt. All right, Roger just like looks at all you guys. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me see. Is there anything else important? He just kind of thinks to himself. Yeah. So, have you guys ever heard of a Manchurian candidate?
A what?
Nope.
I blink slowly.
Oh. You see him, like, slowly start looking at the jar. See, here's the thing. Sometimes people use magical spells to input certain command words into people. To have them possibly do or say stuff, and have them be thinking it's their own idea. Memories can be edited. Sometimes.
Magic hypnotism that's a little more advanced.
Exactly. That being said, it happens sometimes, and when a right word is sent through your sending, or a situation, or somebody says something like pineapple, Gorok sneezes. Things happen.
What now?
Pineapple! You sneeze again.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Does he even know what a pineapple is?
Probably
No.
not.
You don't. He doesn't. It's a word.
That's our exotic fruit.
Yeah.
We'll burn every
Oh.
pineapple. Burn.
So
Okay, so I'll continue. Sorry.
here's the thing. We happen to have somebody here who's been found to be malleable. Who's found to have had this done. But it was sloppy. It was disgusting. He's looking at the green bottle. It was a hack job. Not something I would do. But the inroads are there. The tough labor is done. And there is an opportunity. A very interesting one. And he turns and he looks at Lady Varus. Lily. We have somebody who would be able to walk freely in the city. Somebody who is trusted, well respected. Somebody who would be able to be in the council chambers and not be questioned why. Somebody, when a word is said, can act. Somebody, when they see a certain person, can act. and we can make changes.
Wow. You're going to make a sleeper agent out of her.
And he puts the green thing down and looks at all of you. They want to fight you guys. They want to use politics. They want to do it all in the open. They want to do it clean and make you guys look bad. Mainly Varys, I apologize. I'm grouping you all into him, but you're kind of all the same to me at this point. We'll pal around with each other.
That's fair.
This allows you guys to work in the quiet. And when it's done, it'll probably dispose of its own evidence.
So, we were just saying we're going to use her and she may die as a result of this? Or are you saying more it'll just, like, she won't remember anything?
I'm just seeing how morally flexible you all are.
Well,
That's not an answer that I'm allowed to make.
actually, you know what? I think it's a great idea to allow our friend behind the mask to make this decision.
It's not your guys' decisions to make.
Then whose is it?
Lily's.
What?
Heather, you
I'm
sound
not allowed to
far
give
away.
advice on this situation.
I personally don't care. But there's a cost to everything.
What do you think the cost is?
What is Willie willing to pay me?
Oh God,
Are you?
I don't. I'll turn to Lily. I don't think I have enough exotic fruit to pay him for this.
Are you trying to use Lightfoot as an assassin against snowshoes?
I never said anything like that, Glenn. I just said certain people can be chosen when seeing can act upon certain parameters that may or may not have been put into their minds or souls by other magic users.
Normally, I'd be against that plan if that's what you got, but if it's snow boots, I don't know.
She's quite magically adept. And I'm worried.
So it would seem. In theory.
You've seen her all operate. He looks down at this. Not very good with the delicate. Great with the brute force. Great with the showy shows of power. And that's good if you're trying to impress or intimidate. And then he turns and he looks at you, Ray. But we all know magic isn't all brute force. Finesse, skill, and a little bit of subterfuge can get you a lot further in this world.
He's right, you know.
Thoughts? By the way, she's mine right now, until then.
That's fair.
I mean, it's not like whatever Lily decides to do, we'll figure it out.
We'll
But
talk.
Lightfoot doesn't have anything bad on us. We got the spear. She knows that one of us, Gorok, is now in power. So maybe it's a good thing
Does
if she
she, though?
goes.
Does she?
Funny
Well,
thing
she-
about the storms, remember.
She has no idea that I'm in power unless someone talked to her.
Oh, right. She doesn't know
See,
about that.
funny thing, guys.
Wait, yes she
No,
does.
no, she does because you talked to your friend about sharing power
Yep.
and your sister.
And she was there
Anywho.
for those.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. Okay, never mind. I thought it was something else.
Funny thing, guys, about storms is that those discussions may have been told and information may have been moved on. But the storms tend to wreak havoc with conventional magics. And as difficult as they are to work around, sometimes they can be used advantageous to move things and prevent conventional means of magic of figuring things shit out. I'm not saying I started the storms, but we used their cover to act. And remember, he points at the building on a Faraday cage. No magic comes in. Essentially, you're invisible right now. At least for the... And Ray, give me a perception.
That's not my page. I do have detect magic going on.
Okay.
That's the first one.
You've made pocket watches before, right?
Yeah, and smaller.
Okay.
I've made some seriously finesse shit.
When he says, and it will last, and you see him turn and look at his wrist, he's wearing one of your wristwatches.
That's weird.
In about another 2 hours. You guys have some time to make a decision. By the way, teleporting, that ain't gonna happen again.
Okay. So we gotta figure out what to do with our friends. We gotta figure out what to do with her. But I do have
she's
to
mine.
say, what are they gonna do if she went missing with us? That's even worse.
I put her memories back in and give her back to Snowshoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that when she does go back to
Yeah.
report everything,
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna know that Gage is on the council
Yeah, she will.
and that
Unless people make
She-
decisions and I'm offered payment to do otherwise.
right. But what I'm also thinking, did Lightfoot see Varys? Did she go into the house? Was she there for that conversation?
Which one?
When I brought her to the settlement, to the Grey Fangs, we
Was
were
she-
escorted to Varys, right? And then we went on the mission?
Was she there?
I thought so.
Do you remember?
Pretty sure she was there.
Okay. Then you're pretty sure she was there.
I don't know. I just think as Lightfoot, as one of her trusted people, she could help us.
She absolutely could.
She could.
She
Because
could
she'd have
also
to
quack like a duck for the rest of her life. That's all within the realm of possibility right now.
Oh. I thought you meant she was gonna spew lies, and I realized you meant literally like a duck.
Yes.
Um.
Pineapple.
Sneeze.
Because as wonderful as the mind is, it's so very fragile. And with a quick little, it can be shattered, never to be able to have all the pieces put back together again. That's
Right, I
easier to
just-
do, of course.
That's the easiest part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to look at
Just
both
a little
outcomes.
thread snipped, and all's well.
I don't.
But who am I to say anything?
Lily, what do you?
Anybody want some wine? I find booze really helps in situations like this. In waiting.
Mhm.
I'm
Lily, what's going through your mind right now?
My mind?
Uh-huh.
I have always been about protecting my family.
Mm.
And you have all seen what I will do to those who get in my way of protecting them.
Yes, I do know that. I'm just saying, if this doesn't work, her knowledge of what we've done is gone.
If this doesn't... Regardless of what happens, if she won't help us, she dies in this basement.
Oh shit.
I'm not gonna look. If she
Or
dies here,
She died on top of that mountain. And her corpse
I'm-
will never be seen again.
I mean, that is pretty accurate just because
That would be extra suspicious, even if we could somehow say that it wasn't our fault.
I mean, how many people died on that mountain?
Yeah, but
Five.
they're already suspicious and wanted to blame us for something.
The sand carp of the northern shores do
Oh,
enjoy.
God. Oh god, the sand carp.
She wasn't paying
trying
attention.
to
We just kept telling her.
Our suspicion. If she goes missing, our meter goes up. I'm trying to reduce this. And I'm just saying, either she works, we get Varys back, he takes over everything, fantastic. She goes in, dies, the knowledge of everything we did on that mountain is gone. We still look like bad people. We still gotta get Varys to come home to explain everything. If she's alive, she
Why
says,
don't we just get Varys as soon as it's done, and then just bring it back?
"Aren't we
So-
what?"
Basically, just done with what we need to do anyway.
Yes, we are done, but we gotta think about what. Right now, Varys is about to lose everything. Snowshoes is gonna take over both sections of the city, the town. She's gonna take over this whole territory. She's gonna be in sole control of everything, with the quote-unquote council behind her. And then my power that I have in the guild is gonna go away. They're not gonna want me there because I missed this stupid post thing because I signed a stupid contract. Everything's gotta. We need Varys to still be in power, or else everything is gonna take a big turn for the worse, and we're gonna look like villains. Am I making
Okay.
sense here, everyone? Anyone?
No, you're
Ray?
making sense. I mean, can't we just simply just tell her not to talk about anything and just tell them that we're gonna get Varys back in like 2 days?
I mean, that's the other thing. She doesn't have to go in as a commando unit. She can go in and say all the wonderful things that are going to happen and that Varys is good. And that's the other thing we could do. But he left it to Lily. Lily wants blood. I hate politics.
I mean, as long as
What? That was super quiet.
Michael,
Can't hear you at all.
You gotta get close to the microphone, sir.
Sorry.
And now you're just beating
Rin,
up the
Rin,
microphone.
get out of the box. Get out of the box, Rin.
Sorry, my mouth was up near my eyeballs again.
Gotta start drinking the
God.
booze, man. Take your mouth off the wine bottle before speaking.
Oh, sorry. I was saying, I mean, if you're telling me with your magic you could stick a bottle into her head that tells her to tell them that she didn't find anything bad, and then he shows up again and just explains himself, it sounds like we're just babbling and he could probably explain himself. So if we just need time, let's just have her give us time, and then we can get Varys back here. And then at that point, we've got leverage because, Varys is here. He can help us explain his own situation.
Yeah.
also, Lightfoot was on a mission to keep an eye on us, and if whatever
Exactly.
she says
And if she comes back and says, "Well, I didn't find anything," then they have to resort to lying, which it seems like they already do, but that's not as good as truths of bad
but
news.
she doesn't know what's happening here right now, I don't think.
No, what I'm saying is that
She
we
might.
don't want her to.
I don't know, magic. But if we just give her a command to talk about all the positive things that went on, I think I'm pretty sure she was there for a small meeting
Is
explaining
that
everything.
something we can do?
We could also just have her tweak statements to make it sound.
But she doesn't have anything bad. We've only done good. That's the thing.
No, but she's gonna. Normally, she probably would have tweaked it to make it sound bad. We can make it so it's impossible. Like,
I think-
the what's it called?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like almost like a doubling
I-
down on truth, I guess.
My one question is that I didn't even know. I thought she was Samson's. I'm a little confused of what's going on. She's even.
She is, but Samson is on the council, and she's seen in high regard. She's the second in command
Of the militia.
Well,
Yes.
of the militia. So she doesn't have as much leverage, but it's still a lot better.
boy, we've been gone for a long period of time beforehand. Why the hell are they?
Because they saw they saw the opportunity.
Are we
Varus
gone for
left
like?
this settlement to live at the other one. That's probably exactly what they're saying.
No, I'm saying when we went to go do the baby thing. Were we gone for like a good?
A
Couple
few
weeks?
days.
No, we were gone for about a week.
I don't think it was that long.
Well,
Was it?
So, I hate to interrupt, but I feel like we do need to figure out something in fast before this storm is over, and then kind of
Okay.
give Roderick some time to do his stuff.
All right. Put this on the back burner. What are we doing with the tribesmen? Are they
Tribesmen,
leaving? Are they leaving now?
they're leaving as soon as the storm ends.
That is it.
Roderick,
the
is that enough time for
tribesmen-
them to get to the border?
The tribesmen are not going to be a problem.
I just don't like the fact that they're just walking. Okay.
We know that they're allowed to move through peacefully. We also know that Gorok here has been speaking.
Oh, so
We
we
have an
send them with
understanding.
Gorok out.
Yes.
I feel like Gorok has to be with them. Okay. I like that.
Yeah. What?
So Gorok can go back and tell Varus what's happening.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do we need to go back with you, Gorok? You just need to go back with the spear, right?
Well, I mean, I'll come back, but I figured you guys would want to go back as well, and then you guys could retrieve Varus.
You're gonna be able to
All
leave
right. So
immediately.
yes, we do have to return with Varus. I can't just go to town by myself and
Yeah,
be like,
you
"Hey
get
guys,
murdered."
I'm here." I'm not AWOL. Kill him, get him. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You can't do that.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll all leave. You get promoted or whatever happens. This better be a quick ceremony, Gorok. Or well, you can stay there. We don't have to be there for the ceremony.
Technically, he's the leader now. He can also decree that the ceremony is short.
Yeah,
True.
that is
He
true.
does have the
And we
power.
can also delay the ceremony as well due to urgent emergencies. So I think
True,
this
and
might
then
count as an emergency.
and then with your status, we come back and you decree a truce until the lizard problem is done.
I mean, there's been a truce. I don't think the Grey Fangs have declared war.
No, I know, but we're trying to make it. Oh, we haven't talked to the crows about this.
And the Grey Fangs are still at truce with the Ravens. We're not at war or anything.
Right, but I'm just saying, as an elder of the tribe now, your word means a lot more if you went to Snowshoes and said, "Hey, Varus talked to us. We've agreed to help fight off the lizard folk when they attack," which seems soon because we've seen the army.
I mean, yeah, that is true. Like, basically saying that there is a giant lizardman army in the desert that's trying to get its way to us.
One quick question: that direction that the lizard folk were going toward, is the town closer or is the Graven closer?
The Grey Fangs.
I
Because
don't
you gotta
think they
think,
passed the mountains yet.
yeah, they're not past the mountains, and then it's Grey Fangs, and then the town is at the coastline.
Yeah. So we've got time. I don't think we took enough time to see what they were doing, but it just looked like they have a lot of homes, and I think last time someone said it was like the Lord of the Rings, them making more people, the Urukai.
Well, and also the other thing is, it'd be smart for us to make help, because if the if the colony just let the Grey Fangs die, there would just be basically there's a giant natural barrier that you'd want to hold the enemy at, which is the mountains. And if you just
Right.
let them through, well, then you've pretty much lost your big line of defense.
Right. Okay, that's good. Put that on the burner. We have the plan for these people. What are we doing with her? Because, like you said, we need time, and that's the only. We need Varus for everything else. So, what are we doing with her? Lily,
so whose decision was
think-
that? Was it Lily's?
It's Lily's, but Lily, I think we need her alive to tell Snowshoes that Gorak isn't lying. He is the head, or a elder, and like everything he's saying is true. And I think that will go over well with the other councilmen. Maybe not her, but it will sway the other councilmen to keep Varys on.
Also, if Varys's sibling actually gets off the boat and finds out that he traveled over for nothing, he might just try to assume control if they're not on good terms with Varys.
Well, we don't know how far this has gone. Or do we?
Well, they said only a week ago, and I don't know how long it takes to go across that little
But if we
pond
clear
of yours,
Varys' name,
3 months.
then we
Oh.
have plenty of time.
Yes. So we. You're a robot, Shanice.
Shanice, you're also far away from the mic.
Hold on.
I'm gonna get myself a glass of water, and then I will be right back.
Wait, but Ray, we need.
All right,
you.
we kill Ray now.
Wait, oh
Wait,
god.
wait, no. I thought
He's
we were gonna.
he's AFK. We can get him. Can't fight back.
Jeez, you are very far away and still robot-y.
I don't.
So I'm thinking we use Lightfoot to just wait. Roderick, why was she trying to run away? Why did you say you and look at it?
What do you mean?
I don't know. When we teleported here, you said who started the storm, and then you said you, and then she started running, but I'm faster than her. Why'd she run?
Because Snowshoes has gone into her brain and manipulated her memories. She's constantly been scryed on this entire time. And been giving information back to Lady Snowshoes. I thought I made that plainly
Wow.
obvious.
That kind of defeats the purpose.
I'm back.
Possibly.
Oh.
Like,
It's not.
how
So yeah,
somebody who has crafted something can scry on an object at any time that they want, as he's pointing at Gorak's gun, and use that as a focal point to reach out to them at any point, and know where they are and know what they're doing.
I'm sorry, I was spacing out. What was the strategic component of this?
No, he was just telling us that Snowshoes have been scrying on Lightfoot the whole time and had her under control a little bit.
Ah,
So if we break
Plan
that
might not
bond.
work. That's
Wait,
the case.
does that mean she's not going to remember anything about her trip?
so if that's the case, then it really doesn't matter what we do to Lightfoot.
Yeah, because she would have already known. That's what I'm saying. She would have already
So
known.
Lightfoot should be effectively set free at this point.
Yeah. 'cause,
Well,
like,
didn't
She
sorry,
was being
but didn't
scryed on.
but
Yes.
also didn't
How
you
many-
say that the storms kind of blocked some things like that?
Question. How many of you guys have actually worked in espionage?
Ray
Hey.
raises his hand.
I am a simpleton.
A little bit. Not a lot.
When you scry, when you are a sleeper agent or a spy, do you constantly report into your masters, or do you have set time frames and drop points where you can whisper and tell them what has been happening?
Yeah.
Finger guns.
Yeah.
And he looks at all of you guys. Was she with you all the time?
Nope.
Or
Nope.
was but at the same time, when things were happening, she was around you guys the majority of the time, right?
Kind of. I think through the most of that cave she was.
Right. So remember, with scrying, you can see the person, you can hear the person, you can hear what's going on around them. In certain cases, it's very good. If I were to do it, I would say at 2 a.m, I would always take the 2 a.m. watch, do it by myself, or do it with another person, get up, use the bathroom, and when I'm using the bathroom, knowing that I'm being scried upon, and give my report verbally as I'm being scried upon so the person could hear it. But that would just be me.
So I guess
That's really inefficient.
Once again, somebody is really good with the all-powerful stuff, not the detail work.
Oh.
I mean, look at
So
this. It's horrible. She just borrowed right in. There's no delicate work.
Yes, but I don't think you really
It
think.
wouldn't matter anyway.
Yes, I know, but Snowshoes isn't gonna tell the group. Oh yeah, Lightfoot. If something happens to Lightfoot, she's not gonna.
So, Rogic, what's your recommended course on this?
I don't have a recommendation for you guys. I'm being paid by you.
Here's my recommendation. We let Lightfoot go as normal. Everything that we know, she knows to the same degree. This information is going to be passed along anyway.
Yes.
The situation will be moving along anyway. And what information has leaked is already there. It makes no difference what happens to her in that regard. So,
Yes,
what the
because
best
if she
action is to let her go. To prevent
Is-
any further incrimination.
Yes, because if she died, Snowshoes could just say anything like, "Oh, I've been in contact with her, and they said this," and then no one's there to defend us. So, okay. So we don't need to modify anything. You just gotta. Do you just open the jar and it like flies back in? Like how's that?
I still need to modify it.
Oh,
I'm
how?
gonna make her
I mean-
forget the whole me ripping into her skull and taking it out.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Yes.
would be optimal.
yeah. Yeah, that would be.
She blacked out after the transportation thing and woke up on the ground.
That's exactly what happened.
Right, everybody?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, fine.
Just pluck at my harp.
Ray is going to find, he's going to rummage through Lightfoot's pockets and see if she has one of his skulls.
She has a white skull.
He's going to take it. And does she have any blood on her at all?
No, she has no blood on her, and any of Roderick's blood has been since evaporated up by the spell that he cast.
Got it. So he's going to just take the skull and replace it with a different one.
In front of everybody.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
The same skull that we've all been finding. Pillow and everything.
Right.
Yes.
Up with the skulls.
Coding mostly.
What?
Don't worry about it. There's nothing to do with you.
putting all these rat skulls everywhere? Yes.
I don't think he can hear you, Shanice.
Have you been putting all the rat skulls around everywhere?
He gives a shrug.
That's just creepy.
Yes. Yeah, I just want to make sure, but volume is good.
Hmm.
All right, so how much? I'm
It's not
guessing.
me now.
So if we have a somewhat of a plan, I guess at this point we're just riding out the storm and then we'll head out.
Yeah, that seems like the plan now.
Okay.
Storm ends, we go straight to Varus, get you in command, come back and try to figure this shit out. But
All right, sounds
Varus
good.
knows how to talk, and
So that's the immediate plan. What about the long term?
We'll figure the long term out as we walk.
Maybe not the best of ideas.
I mean, if you
Long
guys
term
want to
as-
do it in a non-magically secured place where everybody can hear your conversation, sure, yeah, go ahead.
I
So,
mean,
Ray,
at
what
the
do-
moment, I just don't know what the long term even is right now because things can change as soon as we get to Varus, and Varus can just do whatever he does because Varus literally does whatever he wants to do.
Well, Ray,
Well-
what are you thinking about long term?
I'm thinking long term you're having problems with the city.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes.
So, if I were there, if I were at war with the city, not with the people, but rather with the militaries, I would see about disabling the military powers as needed, not necessarily making them immobile, but making their lives very difficult.
Paperwork. No.
Paperwork, extraneous paperwork. Those who walk on the ground and do the basic tasks are not the actual threat within the circumstances. The actual threat are those giving the orders. The ground soldiers are exactly that. Ground soldiers. So long as their families are cared for and their bellies are full, they're happy.
So you're saying that we should go ahead with the sleeper agent assassination idea?
That would take care of Snow Shadow, sure.
And I think Snow Shadow is definitely the biggest obstacle in the colony right now.
Wait,
No.
we can put in a command and then, we don't have to use it ever, but it's there.
Exactly. As long as we could put something in there and let Roderick do his modifications, we always have that option at that point.
We gotta make sure it's a word that no one ever uses.
Ivan.
No.
Definitely not the one.
Although Reznikov would actually work.
Well, if someone talked about him.
They would say Ivan.
True. And then why? Yeah, she might not talk about it. I'm just worried that if someone talks about the hole and like who used to live there, and then they look at paperwork and it says Ivan Reznikov.
Wait, hold on. I know something that nobody would really talk about until we would know. What was that porcelain tower or the big tower out there that nobody really expected?
Porcelain tower.
Remember when we looked across the mountains? There's that giant tower.
Oh, Storon's Eye? No. I don't know what it was.
GM, can you help us with the name?
I don't think we got a name.
We
We
never
just
got
looked
a
at
name. It's a city. That's just
I
like
think
off
you
to
just
the
said there was a tower.
The ruin. Sorry, there was another game I was in where the players kept coming up with stuff like they were just misremembering the last session. They just kept adding things to the world. Like a set of ruins. They're like, we have to go to the ruins. We had no idea what they were talking about. There were no ruins.
So we can make something really. Oh God, this is.
So let me tell you what the real obstacle that you're dealing with is. It's not Snow Shadow. Snow Shadow is an object, not an obstacle. A piece, not the board. What you need is a shift in the view of those in power. Those who are enforcing things are the obstacle, and the perspective of the people. At the moment, she is potentially equal in the eyes of the people, maybe different. Depends on the pulse and depends on the day. But that can change. That is what I suggest.
As the long-term thing.
As the long term.
Okay. I thought you were trying to say that with Lightfoot here. I was like, I don't know how that's gonna. So yes, the long run, yes, we need to get Varus's popularity back. And snowshoes is so. I don't know. The toughest thing is she pays the guild, and that's going to be one of the bigger issues.
How many people actually live in the outpost? As of like now, I actually don't. I know I live there. I know Lillian.
Are you trying to figure out how many live in the city and how many live?
Yeah,
in the
because I don't
outpost?
remember anyone actually living in the outpost besides us, besides a selected few. If that makes sense. Does anyone remember?
I don't know.
Are you asking for like what the census is between
I think
the
she
city
is, yeah.
and
Yeah.
and the not city?
Yeah.
Okay. Roderick sits and thinks for a second. About 600 people live outside the city. About 200 of which live in this town. The rest are spread out, starting up farmsteads, homesteads, and the like. The next largest concentration is the farms by the river. The rest, 3,000 or so people live in the city.
It's a lot of people.
It's grown pretty big. A lot of building can happen in 3 weeks once you have manpower and supplies.
I had to check on my building.
Your warehouse?
My warehouse.
That's not your warehouse.
It is my warehouse. Only
Is
my
it?
name's on it. Yeah.
How much longer do we have with the storm?
Broderick looks at his wrist. About 30 minutes.
So we have
So
a
we're
plan.
just
Are we sticking to game plan or? Anybody?
So what am I doing with this one? And he points down at Lightfoot.
I'd say put her back. Do what you need to, but put her back to relative regular.
Okay.
Now, Roderick, is there something that you're considering about? Is there something that would help you?
In what way?
in any way that would help you advance your personal goals in the colony.
Keep getting paid and have nobody stick their noses in my business?
You could do whatever you want if that helps you with that. I mean, we only get this chance once.
Oh, you mean I'm going to do whatever I want to her memories.
There you go. Perfect. All right, we're not stopping you.
Great. Okay, I'm glad I have
think
carte blanche. Thank you. Well, I'm going to get started. Everybody out of the center of the room.
Get to the edge of the room.
Already
we-
at the edge.
Well, not to the edge, but there is a circle, like an inlaid circle in the room. Okay, he sits down in the
Are
middle.
we putting in a command for an oh shit, it has to happen, or no?
We call that in the magical terms a Jenga.
I call it lozenge in my line of work.
Yeah, you can even just name it a sport that doesn't exist. Or anything.
We could
Lily,
just name it
he gave the
Jenga.
option to you.
She just kind of shrugs. My husband's not here. I'd rather discuss it with Varys, but if we don't have time, and she knows what she knows, it's inconsequential. If you guys feel that you can keep me and my family safe, I'm fine with it. If she's also the one that makes it so that my family gets hurt, she's the first to die. That's all.
Sounds about right to me.
Roderick just kind of looking at all you guys as he's sitting cross-legged in the middle of the circle with the little green ball. Can we drag her body into the circle too?
Yep. I casually start dragging.
Okay, well,
There's-
you got the drag.
There's no strength check required. She's she's a petite elf.
Casually dragging.
One leg you just dragged.
Yep.
All right, get all the limbs inside the circle. Okay, nobody crosses the plane of the circle till I'm done, okay? Cool. Thanks, guys. And with that, there's a little surge of power. And
The storm is now inside. No, just
and you just see
No.
Roderick just sitting cross-legged staring at the green magical jar for 30 minutes to an hour. Hang on. Private roll here.
Oh, what's he rolling? What's he rolling?
Once the remaining time for the storm is up, Ray's gonna head out.
You know, I'm probably gonna head out as well.
The storm happens to end roughly when Roderick finishes up the spell. And you see him, you see him open the green jar, grab it, and then slowly open her mouth and push the little ball of energy in there. And you see her breathing becomes a lot heavier, where she was more like lightly breathing and somebody in a deep sleep. Now she's like breathing normally again. So, who's taking care of this?
I mean,
Odukan.
do we have to do anything with her? Like, just wake her up and bring her back?
I mean, it all depends on what you guys are gonna do with her. I'm done with her. I don't need her anymore.
Door open. Out.
He opens the door. Yeah, pretty much he gets up, opens the door, and goes, "Later, y'all."
All right, guys. So I'm gonna take my tribesmen. You guys can
Don't we all
follow
have
us
to
if we
go?
want, but we're gonna just start going now.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we gotta go.
I have to
Should
use the
we-
bathroom, so you guys discuss amongst yourselves what's going on.
Well,
and I'm
lady.
gonna go get something to drink and tell me what you guys come up with.
Okay. Well, we'll tell Lady Varys to tell Lightfoot that, she's been out since the teleport and to go back to town and then just tell
Yeah,
her that
sorry
we
about
went
that. I was in the
to
bathroom.
deal with the staff. That way, when she wakes up, she can go do that and we'll go. She can go
I don't know how
report and.
that's gonna go well.
Yeah, they disconnected
What if one
earlier
of
today.
us?
I mean, we can try waking up right now.
Yeah.
I try to wake
they
her up.
have
Oh,
5
there's no
drop
No.
DM here.
There's no
and
DM here.
Pinnacle.
Because I don't know how she'd react to just waking up and not seeing us
I was-
there after we just got teleported.
They all got annihilated. No, what happened?
Nope. That's I was watching the NASA SpaceX joint thing, and they said like we have, that's why we're landing in the Atlantic because there is all of this room to do there, and the storm won't affect it. And they're talking about the recovery process, which seems pretty freaking awesome.
All right. So Roderick has the
No, but I know
Lightfoot or
that
whatever.
they're
He'll deal with
currently,
her.
in a sleep cycle right now.
Roderick
Roderick's
left.
gone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Roderick left like
So-
immediately.
Yeah, they said
So
I'm
did
gonna
Ray.
try to wake Lightfoot up.
Oh shit! He didn't take Lightfoot with him.
No. No.
No.
All right. Let's I guess let's wake him up.
He said it was our problem and left.
Jeez. I thought they okay.
Yeah, we'll try to wake her up.
And then instead of like getting them
I mean, we got a few Healy
they're
boys. Let's go.
The main boat comes up alongside.
I mean, I don't think she's injured. I think she's just unconscious. Or, like,
Oh,
deep
You
sleep.
guys should head out just a little bit. So if Snowshoes decides to scry right now for any reason, you're not all here.
I think so too. I mean, because
Yeah.
they were talking about like the places
That would be
they
ideal.
were able to like land. Like they said, like one of the areas. If
Wait,
you're
wasn't
doing
the
Atlantic,
plan
that
like they
took
were,
cruise out of was Cape
on-
Cod.
Yeah, we're
Envoy?
gonna.
So you gotta
Yes,
imagine that
but
it's, like,
we'll
gonna
have
be, like,
Gorak leave with
maybe
them
like somewhere
right
off the
now,
Texas coast,
and
they
then we're
could
just
do,
gonna go
like,
meet up
some
with them
cruise
because if
someplace
she gets
off the
scryed
coast.
on now, then she sees like the invading army type deal, which we don't
Yeah.
want. So, but Lightfoot will explain everything actually, so I guess it doesn't matter too much.
And they're all private ships, so they also may be coming from Texas too, because that's where they have the other cool thing about all this
I
is that,
still feel like
they
one
said,
of us should go.
weeks ago,
I kind of want to go with Lightfoot just to hear what she said, but they're not gonna let me into the council room. So I don't know why I'm bother.
No,
yeah,
we're
like
also
the Apollo Soyuz test was
not
the
on
last
good
time we
terms
did
with anyone
that.
right now.
So, because all the other ones that you've seen them come down on, they land in Kazakhstan, on land. So this is like the first splashdown in a long time. I mean, it made it there one piece. I think it would float. If not, I'm pretty sure that they got subs and stuff. We know it's airtight.
Oops.
Not too much. Just relaxing. I got the desk and everything built, and everything's all set up on it. Amazon. Yeah, it's a 48-inch desk. But it kind of fits. I'll send you a picture of it. Yeah, and I've got 3 monitors running now. I'm gonna be the envy of the office. I've already tested it with the work side of things, so I can have them I can work on one thing, work on another screen, and on a third screen, I can have the ticker symbols and stuff. Or in my case, if I wanted to, I could still work on 2 screens and have YouTube running on a third.
Mm.
Well, I'm gonna hit this button during the break.
Where are you?
I'm on top of the tree.
Oh, right up there. What is that?
That's a flute.
Is that the member guest?
Magic flute, doot doot.
Toot toot magic flute. That's a bard.
I think it's Ben.
Look at my spells.
Alright.
Oh,
It's a flute.
Wait, you have a flute?
it's the flute that's up there. Did you kill that thing, Chris?
No, it's just
whoever
on
it
the
is,
tree.
It's the same guy he's doing a member
Do it.
guest with on the reverse.
It looks bloody.
So like, yeah, he's
It's a little bloody.
Interesting.
I don't think I can wash it off.
You know what's on the other side?
On the other side,
Yeah.
Was it
on that
danger?
side over this way.
No. I know that side's back to the cave, right?
Yeah. Oh, so let me show you what this thing is. So the first, you can see these elsewhere. I haven't played the other ones, but I figured out here, this is what happens when you kick it.
Oh. It's a jukebox.
It's a
Oh
jukebox.
my god.
Wow.
But isn't that a thing? Like I don't know.
Huh.
I don't think it's an
Chris-
actual enemy. I burrowed through the tree.
What? Holy crap.
Did you go into the first level and then go out and then just come back here?
No,
Oh.
it begins.
What are you screaming at? Are you streaming a game?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I am.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
While we wait for James, yeah.
Oh my God. You're just...
Oh, I'm dead.
Dead.
okay.
Absolutely dead.
Hmm. That's a lot of acid.
It's a lot of eyeball monsters.
Mm.
All right, hold on. I gotta do this. Cause I went around. I went the long way, but I'm just gonna give myself the
Yeah.
slicer so I don't
Yeah, I'll
have
get
to
some more information.
go through all that work again.
I was watching it
So
today,
wait, Chris.
and because like
um,
you know, it's NASA, and they're all calm and quiet.
so I was at the tree. Did you go on the opposite side?
Yeah, I've explored a bit.
Mm.
I put some shit in, and I've explored a little bit.
Yeah.
Inside the tree is actually a spot with that wand, which has like 2 mana regen per second, but 20 mana slots or spell slots.
Jesus Christ.
And it's literally just there to play the flute.
Hey, Chris, what type of wizard are you?
I am a wizard.
Well, the stream's asking.
I'm currently bringing it up. I'm a wizard. What is it?
Wizard.
It's
Oh,
the tech
wizardari.
wizard. I'm a tech
Yeah,
wizard.
a tech wizard. Okay, we didn't know what school of magic you were because everyone's like, "Hey, what type of wizard he is?" I'm like, "I don't know.
I'm a tech
I
wizard.
don't play wizards."
He's a tech lizard.
I'm King Gizzard the Lizard Wizard,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
which is a decent band. Check them out. I was tempted to actually just put down a red skull, but we'll settle with another white skull for now. Do the thing, give non-committal answers and then leave as soon as possible. How to avoid talking about your secret mysterious past that everyone is concerned about.
Huh.
Alright, there we go. So let's do this one.
I should play Tetris 99.
Baha.
Hmm.
Alright. Wand manager. Reload time.
This is different.
Deck capacity. 5. 100. Spread degrees. 40. Mana max.
Okay. My phone also rang at the
Alright.
same time, so apparently I had to take that too.
Not to worry.
We are currently trying to wake up Lightfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's wake up Lightfoot. Start
she's
shaking
gonna-
her.
Oh, she'll be out for like an hour. Medical anesthesia. So put her wherever you want to be for it to be convenient for you.
Maybe we should just keep her in Lily's house just to be okay.
She'll know that she got teleported. After
Yeah.
that. Nothing.
So, I guess at that point we should probably not leave her in the middle of the road, but inside the, within Lily's care. So when she gets up, be like, "Hey, you're not in danger, but it's time for you to go."
Okay, that can be done.
Yeah, Lily can fill her in that, she.
Basically, she lost conscious or something.
Yeah, and then we left to get you empowered, to get Vars back here to deal with everything.
Yeah. So if that sounds good, we can then start continuing on our way to the Grey Fang capital.
Lily is going to have Cortez and Fang's sister sit with her and
Okay,
tell her,
that sounds good.
these things. Mainly
Yeah.
because they don't know anything. And that way Lily doesn't have to lie to her.
Ah, okay.
Okay. And we're off.
And you're
You
off.
know,
And
all that talk Rogic was saying, I kind of want some pineapple now. I look at Gage.
doesn't sneeze.
Damn it! I was really hoping that would work.
Nope.
So how long does it take us to get to
It takes isn't it about a day's travel to get to the Grey Fang territory on the good roads?
It took you guys it takes a day at like a leisurely pace. If you hoof it, it takes about 6 hours. If you take there's a direct route to the capital. Most of the time
Oh.
you guys will but it's also a little dangerous. Most of you guys are like there's the like normal way, which will take like half a day. There's the direct route which takes 6 hours but is extremely dangerous. And then there's just those are the two routes from where you are.
extremely dangerous? How, like rough terrain dangerous, or?
You guys remember that big zombie pit?
Oh, I was just gonna
Yeah.
say undead. Okay.
Yep. Really like zombie pit.
What do you think, Gage?
I mean the zombie pit, we can get through it, especially with our numbers as well.
There's
Like we're traveling with a large squad.
We also have one injured that we're carrying.
Oh, then okay. Let's just. I forgot about the injured guy. Let's just go the safe route then.
Also, what time is it currently?
It is 10 o'clock at night.
Oh shit!
In game.
Well,
Not
yeah.
only in real life, but
okay.
in game too.
I was about to say, I was like, all right.
well, how is that?
I was not
well,
being a
does-
smartass. I was totally...
Here's the thing. I guess at this point, I don't know if it counted as a short rest for everyone to just sit there in the basement for a few hours.
No.
But if it didn't, we should probably rest up at Varys's house and leave in the early morning, because everyone just got done climbing a stupid mountain.
I don't
know.
I don't think we should stay in the house.
Well,
You can rest at mine.
is your house even close?
Relatively. It's about an hour and a half.
You think we should just go?
I think we should just go.
I think we should just go and. if it
Okay, we'll
takes
just
six-
travel. Yeah, we'll try to we'll do a forced march. We'll get there in the early morning.
We've never
10,
traveled
6 hours.
at night. I don't remember.
4 in the morning.
Yeah. It's not ideal, but it'll. I don't want another. Well, without Lightfoot, she can't scry on us.
Yeah, so we'll leave her behind so she doesn't know where we are anymore, and then we'll start heading off.
Yeah, I just realized if we had waited until the morning, she would be awake.
Yeah. So let's go now.
Okay. As you guys are getting out of the basement and getting ready to go, the front door opens and Cortez and Fang's sister come through. We saw Roderick come in before the storm and... Oh.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, good to see you.
You just missed the tea party. Now we're leaving, or the exotic fruit party, I
You
should
had to
say.
shelter in a different place.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We're trying.
Is that why? Wow, there's a lot of. Oh wow, there's a lot of you.
No, we get Cortez. Good to see you. I pat him on the shoulders and I'm like, we're going.
You reach up because he's like 6'5". he's a big dude.
Oh,
Okay. He looks at Lily and Lily goes, "They're fine. Can you pick up the young girl in the basement and bring her up into the sitting room and sit with her for a while?" Yes. Of course. She just looks confused and like goes downstairs. Your sister looks at you and goes, "Hi, sis.
Hello.
Good to see you're okay. I guess we're gonna have to catch up later."
Yep. Quick hug.
Quick
And
hugs.
All right, good.
Platonic
guys are
sisterly
making it quick.
hugs.
Yay.
We're going.
And we go.
Yep.
And it takes us how many hours?
6 hours.
I can do some scouting ahead, probably a little bit, since it is dark now.
I understand you all have dark vision.
No. I mean,
Actually,
I can
excuse
shadow
me,
step.
Rin does not have dark vision because he's a crappy human.
That is true.
Oof.
The weakness of
big-
humans.
But if I
Ooh,
literally
light.
said anything about dark vision, you would all say you had dark vision. So it's just easier to say that and like group Mike in with you to help him feel included. Because
Wow. Way to exclude him from the group.
remember, he's also the more perceptive of any of you guys.
I can give him dark.
Like you guys may be able to see in the dark, but the hair goes up on the
He
back
can
of his neck.
see.
Don't worry. Ren, look at me for a second.
Yep.
Don't do it.
I use a key point and like put my hand over his eyes, basically. Boom! You have dark vision. Let's go.
I'm blind. No,
Oh shit! You blinded our
Where's
fighter.
everything?
Just
I
rips his
imagine
eyes
he's
out,
just
puts
like,
new eyes in.
Boom, done.
I have no more eyeballs.
Mhm.
They're on your
Ugh.
they're on your hands now.
Ooh, from like that guy from Pan's Labyrinth.
The baby eater.
Did you just say the baby eater?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
boy.
sorry, the
Okay.
only baby eater that I prescribe to is David Bowie from Labyrinth.
Oh my god, let's keep going.
The Goblin King.
Listen. The only baby eaters allowed are from Labyrinth or a different Labyrinth.
Exactly. But that Pan's Labyrinth cannot deal with David Bowie's pants in that game.
No,
in that movie.
they cannot.
Mm.
You all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so you're Motley Crew because you're a Motley Crew now. There's a lot of you.
There's a lot of us.
Hopefully, we don't run into any rabbits.
No.
Or Sandcarp.
Oh no, not the sand
Not
carp.
the Sandcarp.
Well, the
Oh,
sandcarp have to
name-
sleep at some point.
Should I pass a trace on us? Or
It's up to you
we probably
guys.
won't need that, right? We're probably fine.
How many people can we have it be cast on?
Whoops, that's not what I want. Well, actually, that actually doesn't actually say.
Because there's like 20 of you.
It says within 30 feet of me.
Yeah.
20. That's not social distancing.
It's a radius.
That's the radius. It
No,
doesn't say-
it's fine. Everyone is 5 feet apart. It's not quite 6, but it's 5.
We all get cut now thanks to you.
Wow.
No.
I see how this is.
It's only for an hour though, so I don't know if it matters.
Oh, you say that for now. Wait until 2 weeks. So okay, we keep going.
Mm.
So we're taking the safe way. How's the injured guy doing, by the way?
I mean, he's all right.
Good. Okay, I want to make sure he's okay
Well,
Like,
I did heal him.
Yeah,
because I know he was in a very critical condition when we got him up.
Yeah. Is Is he like paralyzed
No, he's just
right now?
in shock.
Oh, okay.
Like,
He did just fall off a mountain and break his back, and somehow we got him back up.
you guys got him back up and healed him, and he's
Yep.
still dealing with... Magic heals wounds, but does it heal the emotional trauma?
No.
God.
Because also his friends died, and he was
I mean,
falling
yeah.
to his death with
Yeah.
his friends. So
He was literally the only one, and all the rest of his
they
friends
all
are dead.
can't be stone-hearted badasses like you. It's just like, oh, got my arm blown off. Well, that's okay. Gonna keep fighting. You still cast fireball with the other arm.
Gotcha.
I had my emotions surgically removed.
Oh shit.
You're
Okay.
disgusting.
So,
It's getting real dark
Here we
here.
go.
Biddaloo, biddaloo, biddaloo. 6 hours later. A very tired group of all of... Oh yeah, by the way, Constitution saves all around. I need to do that.
Yeah.
Because you guys have been up for more than 24 hours now.
Oh.
Yeah! These rolls
Oh,
are great.
Constitution.
Con.
Rin,
I don't
will
give
you
a fuck.
carry
Did it
me?
roll twice?
I lift you above my head like
You're
a,
asleep.
like a champion.
Oh, wow.
Eat that
Wow.
shit. Nat
Oh,
20.
no.
That's
Suckers.
Those of you who failed,
Oh my
and
god,
you
so we're
know
gonna
who-
one.
and you know who you are,
that's
Both
rough.
get a 1.
are all
High five,
exhausted,
teammates.
and all physical actions are done at
have an
disadvantage until you guys get rest.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Oh my god,
Yes.
2 people got nat 1s in that. That's so bad.
That's actually really funny.
And I got a nat 20, so woo.
Yep.
Oh. Huh. I didn't know they did that. Interesting. Cool.
So you all arrive, and you're kind of met at the opening of the city. This isn't the way you're supposed to. Oh, okay. Hi. We didn't expect you to come in this way. This is not the. Sure. Hi. Can we ask your business? They kind of look at all you. The guards were like.
Wait, is this the front gate at the Grey Fangs?
Yes.
I'll hold up my staff, my spear.
Nice spirit, Gorok. What are you doing here?
We need to go in.
Okay. It's like the middle of the night, though.
Yeah, and plus we have wounded as well.
Oh. All
And I'll
right.
point to the crippled guy behind us.
Then he walks up to you and just says, "Who's the Rack Talk captain?"
The Ragtag captain?
Yes. Who's the Rack Talk captain?
Shit, it's the half ogre that got brutally murdered by Pharos. I can't remember his name.
He is who he says he is.
Wait, what's that supposed to be?
It's been weird shit happening, man. We gotta make sure you are who you say you are. You wouldn't know who the new Rack Talk captain is, so yeah, you're you. Go on in.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll walk in, but I'm
Wait,
very
I
confused at this
feel like
point.
Weird
we should
shit
ask a little
happening
bit more
here?
questions there,
Um,
but sure.
I'd like to go to my
Was
new
anybody
friend.
looking at the
I
second
forget
guard?
Do what?
You all are
I
allowed in.
forgot who my.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I forgot who my new friend is that I've made. But I'm gonna ask him kind of what was that all about? Do you have any idea?
I left before you left.
Okay.
He just looks at you like, your information is good as mine, man.
Shit. Okay. Well, we might become
I didn't
better
even know the
friends
Rack
right
Talk
now.
captain died.
Oh shit. Okay. Well,
How
yeah.
did he die?
He's dead. He died in a duel.
Was it good?
It wasn't good.
Oh. Well, we gotta find the bastard who did it to him and really kick his ass.
Oh yeah, about that. Yeah.
We
Uh,
can.
we'll do that. We'll do that in a little bit. But right now, we got to figure out what's going on.
As to pull all of you aside out of the game here for a second, I also just have to let you all know that you're basing your guys' current long-term plans on Gorok's diplomatic skills.
Yeah.
And we're going to
Yup.
go back into game now.
All right. Good
Yeah.
luck, guys. Good luck.
I mean, he diplomated his way with this person we're with.
He wasn't hostile towards him.
True.
Well,
Have faith.
yeah. Have faith, and plus, Ray, I promote you to new head of diplomacy. Good
Ooh,
luck.
Interesting. This is a first.
Wow.
You'll regret this.
Well, we'll think about that, but let's keep on going in.
You see that, like, a runner has been, like, sent ahead of you, like, going up towards, like, the main council chamber. Going up and, like, more people are, like, talks to a couple other guards, and all of a sudden they all start running in directions. And you're just kind of, like, not really led, but kind of pointed towards the main council chamber.
Yeah, I figured as
I'm gonna
much.
be in a suit now.
Okay, you're in a suit now.
Freaking wizard magicry. So yeah, I guess I'll help him, but I want to make sure that the wounded guy is in a medical. Well,
He's
in
taken.
somewhere.
He was in. They gave you a litter back at the town, and like the
Okay.
litter has been taken from you at this point. And
Okay.
most of the other people have kind of peeled away too, because they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, we don't really need to like." They're like gonna go see their families and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
They want to see their loved ones. They've been gone for 3 weeks. They're all not
Yep.
lone rangers like you guys. No ties to the ground.
Yeah. Now, I keep on forgetting the new friend that I made, but I want to bring him along if he's willing.
He is. He's expecting
cool.
things from you.
Yeah, I understand. That's why I want him to come with me.
Yeah, no, he's coming with you. His name is whatever I named him last time.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember that. Does someone have total recall? No.
I'm the GM. I don't have total recall. I could play through the entire like.
Quinn.
Oh, it is Quinn. It's Quinn.
Good. I named him
Welcome.
something easy.
Notes. Yeah, you spelled it what? QQUINN, something like that.
With like
Oh
a
my
tilde
God, it's
over the top of one of
disgusting.
the ends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Quinn. I forgot about that.
Why I take notes.
All right. So, yeah. I guess with that being said,
Yep. So you guys make it all the way to the council chamber. When you get there, all of the council has magically convened.
wow.
Your family is there, Gorok.
Okay.
As is Varys.
Oh.
In like
Well,
gray
that's
fighting
good.
tribal clothes.
Also
Okay,
interesting.
Varys. I guess that's to be expected. You've been here for 3 weeks.
Yeah, laundry's a thing.
Yes.
You guys don't believe in it.
I
I
know
smell
that.
horrible.
Well, we believe in baths, so maybe you should take a bath.
But not soap.
Just scrub harder, okay?
That's not. I don't need to discuss. Did you do it? Varys is asking. Like the entire council is there, and Varys is just badgering you about health.
I'll present the spear in my hands.
It
Is done.
They all just kind of look at each other. They turn to look to your mom. Your sister lets out a low. Hang on, I gotta whistle in the mic.
What's...
She like a low, like wow, but in a whistle form.
Yeah.
The trick is
Yup.
to angle across
So
the windscreen.
I think we should have a giant meeting in the morning because we've in the afternoon because we've traveled all night to get here. And we have some people there pretty much falling asleep on us. I'll nudge the cat.
What? What'd you say?
Morning is in like 3 hours to sunrise.
Oh, well, even better reason to get the meeting. I need to have a council meeting.
We're all here
At,
now, Gorok.
Do you just realize how long I've been up, traveling, climbing mountains?
Yes. And we're woken up from our slumber after a long day of tasks of running an entire country to meet our returning leader.
All right. I guess we're gonna have the meeting now. Then,
We have
let
to
us
first
proceed on to-
recognize you as the leader. There
That's
is
fair.
protocol we must go through. As it
Oh.
stands right now, you're a man with a magical stick. Nothing more.
Fair enough. All right. Let's proceed with this then.
Okay. What proceeds is an hour-long ceremony
Oh god.
that you're all a part of. That basically it's like a coronation ceremony.
Oh, I'm asleep.
Well, damn right you did. You rolled a 1.
I'm not staying awake for that.
The royal party's there, and just 2 people are just out cold, just on their chairs.
And as the sun crests above the horizon, Gorak is named as leader of the Grey Fangs tribe, and head of the council.
Cool. We need to go though. Preferably
Well,
sooner.
Gorak, you are now the head of the council and the leader of the tribe.
All right. So, I guess we need to quickly do some restructuring, as there's currently possibly some unfavorable events that might happen.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, we are in
Well,
council right now, so we can all discuss this.
Yes. Actually, but I would like to say first, one of the guards, they said that unnatural things were happening. Can I get an update on that?
I don't know. Storms have been a little bit more regular, and the New World colony seems like it wants to tear itself apart.
That is part of the thing that I wanted to talk about. Is that New World colony? There is I don't know if it's going to go into civil unrest or not, or even into a civil war.
You hear from the gallery, do what now?
Huh?
It's Varys.
Oh, Varys, get up here! Get up here!
I mean, I can hear you,
Oh, jeez.
but do what now?
So,
First
do you
things first,
actually
am
know
I
what's-
free?
You're free.
Thank you. Okay, do what now?
All right, come up here so you don't have to shout at me.
Okay. Gets up close to
God damn it!
He gets up to you guys. He gets up and sits down at the council table with you guys. Everybody is really weirded out by this. He just nonchalantly sits down like he's meant to be there. Okay.
All right.
Do what now?
First thing is we've just gotten news that the new colony is having a ton of civil unrest. So there's apparently 2 factions that have now started up: pro New World and pro Old World. And apparently there's already been a few casualties in the main city, or the new colony. And apparently
Gorak, you got this. I gotta go. And he just gets up and starts walking out.
Wait,
All right. Oh wait, hold up.
No.
Just
No.
know that. Just know
You're
that.
considered as a threat, just so you know.
Yeah.
I damn right I'm a goddamn threat. And they're about
there's
to
a dog
figure
caught-
out
I
They're
can't
why.
hear.
trying
There's a
to
dog.
contact your family.
Who brought the dog
Replace
into the
you.
council room?
Why are there so
Right?
many wolves?
Oh my god.
Not the wolves again.
There's
So,
just
yeah.
50 wolves here.
Don't even know
Also,
why.
go see your wife. You haven't seen her in 3 weeks.
I've seen her once a week.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You haven't seen her in week.
Yeah,
It was 2 days ago.
It's a very weak week.
All right.
He just starts walking out.
Oh boy. So we have a lot to talk about, Console. We have a lot to talk about. Number one is that we have discovered a new threat right beyond the mountain range, which might be a very real threat very soon. So we must prepare some adequate defenses against that.
And what is this threat?
Remember the lizard men that we, took care of when we took back the mines?
Yes, the scaled ones.
Yes, they have. There is a giant city on the other side, and they are actively trying to dig through that mountain.
How far have they progressed? Last time our measurements dictated that they were still years away from completing any tunnels.
Well, we can say that there's... guys, how many tunnels would they have? There's just a lot of them, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Lots. There is lots of new tunnels that they are digging.
It seems that we need to update our scouting on this.
Yes, if we can get that done right away, I think that's the first priority. Second priority is and I know this might not sound good, but we have also learned that some of the new guests from the new world might be hostile toward us, extremely hostile toward us.
In what way?
They want to remove us so they can live here and take all the resources and our mines.
So exactly what we thought they would be doing.
We're talking about a different group of
how are they different?
New worlders. Apparently the new worlders that came in, they are refugees, if you would like to say. They came to get away from this old power. And now that new old power wants more. So at this rate...
So these refugees are inviting their old Shet master to this
They're
island?
They are not inviting them. As Varus has been here, and I'll try to motion to Varus, but he's obviously gone.
Oh, he's been gone for 10 minutes at this point.
Yeah.
Actually, at this point, you see a guy come, like, walking back in, like, one of the soldiers goes, excuse me, counsel?
Yes.
The man calling himself Varus took one of the horses and said,
holy shit, we got horses now?
You guys have had horses. They're called something else.
Right. All right.
And says you would be good for it.
Yes. That's quite okay then.
All right.
I'll do a sigh.
The farmer's kind of angry and wants compensation.
The farmer can wait. We're having a leader discussion.
Okay. It's not like he doesn't control the farms on the Southern Reach, but I'll let him know.
We will compensate him. Just don't worry about it right now.
Okay. I'll go tell him.
All right, good.
Thank you, counsel.
Yep. Jesus Christ.
Utter, just walk away.
Oh my god. Right. So now I have to play diplomacy. God damn it. Okay. All right. So and I'll look around. It's just all Gray Fangs, right?
And your group of friends.
And injured groups of friends that are falling asleep next to me. Great.
They're not at the council table. They weren't invited up.
Yes. My Twitch chat is saying that I must increase taxes by 25% as my first order. No. So there's a few things that we need to do right away, and I know this might sound very difficult, but we must band together against this old power that is supposed to be coming across the sea within a few months. And unfortunately, the allies that are available to us are questionable at best. but they are probably our best hope of survival.
Are you meaning the Black Crows?
Yes.
Okay,
and,
the council will bring it to a vote.
And I will spit to the ground lightly.
So vote on allies. And are these the only allies you're wishing to have us? One of the other councilmen goes, "Is this the only allies you wished us to group with, or shall we ask the lizard men for help as well?"
Wait, do we have contact with the lizard men?
He just stares at you blankly.
No.
Roll
Jesus Christ.
intuition, please.
Give me a second, guys.
Is it intuition?
You mean insight?
Yes, that one. Too many different systems. He was being sarcastic.
I don't like his tone. No, the lizard men will not be needed for now, but the other one is the... Remember when I was talking about the two factions of the New Worlders? Them. We want the side that doesn't want the old power, or that the new people to come in. So that would be part of whoever left of Varys's. And his organization of people.
Okay.
Because this...
And how do they delineate themselves?
How do they delineate themselves?
I mean, it's very obvious. It's very easy to tell a black crow from a gray fang.
Yes. Unfortunately, that's going to be very difficult. But there is a very big side to it. We will gain much of their knowledge in weaponry and in how to improve our logistic systems, such as manufacturing and crafting. And we have someone actually here to help us. And I'll actually wave Ray to come up.
Ray will rise to the challenge and join him at the council table.
So, we have a good, credible bunch of New Worlders that know extreme amounts of knowledge that we haven't even thought of yet. And with some of their insight, we should be able to increase basically our society as a whole. And then, of course, last but not least, we will have to learn about their ways, and not about their culture, but about the advanced knowledge that they know to actually defeat these new foes.
That same guy who was sarcastic earlier goes, "Oh, no, so normal stuff. We just had to adopt a whole new culture, way of thinking, and crafting and development in a couple of months to fight a foe who's nebulous to numbers that we had known nothing about in our fighting capacity."
I'll take a watch off and hand it to him.
Okay, he looks at it and takes it and goes, "And this is?"
This tells you time.
Yes.
Go ahead and open it up.
He opens it up.
He can actually see all the minuscule gears. Some of them are so small he'd have to lean in close to actually see them.
Yep, so he does.
All of that is non-magical.
So a timekeeping device is going to help us win a war.
No.
No, but
The way it moves is going to help you win a war. The way it's made is going to help you win a war. How many do you think of these can be made in a day?
He shrugs.
Take a wild guess.
5.
Close. 15. And by my hand alone. Now, how many of these do you think can be made and I'll let the mask turn into my regular suit.
Okay. By the way, I think this is the first time anybody else has seen your suit.
They've seen it at the mansion one time.
Okay. But this is like, that was when you were flying away at a rocket speed. I don't think they got a good
Yep,
look at
and
it.
nobody knew.
So yeah, now you can explain what the suit looks like to everybody if you want.
So the suit, obviously it has the owl mask that you guys saw before, but the suit itself is mechanized, and every component of it kind of ebbs and flows with different linings of magitech. So it's pumping just magic through, but also is like basically a steampunk Iron Man suit.
Gotcha. A lot of clicking noise. Well, probably not clicking noise. Like
It's actually very smooth, a gentle hum anytime something like shifts.
Mm.
Arcanopunk is probably the more appropriate.
And
term.
of course, who made these weapons? I'll pull out my guns, and then I don't know if the other weapons are kind of like in the council room, just kind of like hung up as display, because guess what? They can't shoot it. We gain access to actually manufacture those and be able to use those weapons.
This guy can help us make these weapons.
We have a
Sure.
few, yes, he can, and we have a few other very important allies that can help us make those weapons.
You're making a lot of big claims, Gorak. I'd like to see them come to fruition. The council will deliberate on this, and we will vote, and we will get back to you. And see about
Thank you.
working on the reforms to the people.
Thank you. And, oh yeah, by the way, Quinn should have been at that table as well, if he
is.
wasn't already.
He was
Okay, cool.
standing to your side, to your right side.
Okay. And shit. I actually didn't work out what part of the console he was in. All I just said that he was going to be in the console, but I didn't tell him like what part he was going to be in, and that's bugging me.
The council doesn't hold roles. Like, they're just the
Okay.
council.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and
There
that's
isn't like
cool
a head
then.
of our agriculture, a head of finance. They're just like a group of elders that make decisions.
Got it. Okay.
But maybe that should be the case now.
So at this point, can we say that we'll meet at sundown? By the will you have a decision by then?
We'll meet at sundown if that's what you want.
Great. Let us tend to the injured and let us get some rest. As you can see, part of my crew has already fallen asleep at the tables.
Okay.
Basically.
They just kind of get up and start walking away.
All right, everyone, take your nap.
Nap taken.
8
My
hours
turn.
later.
I feel like we should have probably went with Forrest.
I mean, we could have, but you were falling asleep.
Oh yeah, I know. I was already saying. I'm just saying. I feel like we should have, but it's well too late for that. Because for all we know, we could have just sent him. He could have just walked straight into his death. But
We tried to stop Varys, but he kept on moving. You know how Varys is
You guys
when, you
tried
know.
really hard to stop him.
Yeah, I was trying to stop him, and he just kept on interrupting me and leaving. So, yeah. So I guess at this point we do rest up, and we can go and yeah, we'll go on a little bit of a rest.
sounds about right. So we rest, and next day.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if what is the plan at this point.
What is the plan, everybody?
Well, we probably just go back.
You
by
have
now.
a council meeting at sundown. If it's the council meeting ends at around 9 in the morning, you sleep for 8 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 p.m. So you have like another couple hours before sundown.
All right, guys, I recommend you get some sleep.
Mm.
You just did. Like
Splat.
this is
Yeah.
8 hours later. It's 5 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Guys,
Well,
you guys should get some sleep. But-
Okay, sure.
Wait, we're
I
just
said
woke
go
up.
to sleep. I'm a god.
All power
Yeah.
corrupts absolutely.
Ray is going to take this time to draft up effectively plans for automating constructing simple machines and then using those machines to start constructing better machines. So he's going to start the industrialization plans.
Okay. So
I like that.
Ray is starting the Industrial Revolution.
Mhm. It will take us 2 months to go from where we are now to full operations.
Oh shit. We got some big hype. Also, shit. At this point, I do want to getting in touch with Roderick is probably gonna be really hard at this point. So
What do you
Make
say
a
now?
wisdom save.
wisdom save. Let's do it. Okay. Oop, that's a insight. But the wisdom save is actually the same exact thing. So
You hear a message.
it's a
in your head.
14.
You called my name, you dumb shit. What do you want from me? Respond to this message if you think you can.
Oh wow. Wow. I've been insulted. Oof.
Doesn't ask
That's
how
not a
he
first.
sends sending.
Yeah.
It doesn't
No,
ask how he knew.
Yep. So I'll just say his name again, Roderick,
Yeah.
and then I'll be I think I can get you what you wanted. You wanted your resources, and you wanted a good place to work.
He sends back to you. I said I wanted to be left alone and have nobody keep getting paid and have nobody bothering me. You're already failing on one of these counts. The other one better be much better.
Welp. How about if I give you a position in the Grey Fangs that leaves you alone, but then you also have all the Skyforge metal that you want?
I'll be at the Grey Fangs territory in 4 hours.
Great.
He'll be there in time for council meeting.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
That's what I needed.
Quick interjection. Shouldn't we go back? Because we're technically still, not accounted for by the council.
You can go back, and I can't guarantee your safety. So that's up to you.
You're technically accounted for by the council now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as long as Virus cut back.
Lightfoot was left to her own devices. Where do you think she went?
Right.
Probably went to
Alright.
Samson.
Samson's
Yeah.
a member of the council.
So they know that we're all here now. We just haven't walked back into town yet.
Yes. And Varus is fixing all the shit that happened, so...
He's doing something.
Hmm.
Or, he got assassinated, and then we're all fucked. We'll figure it out.
So yes, I guess. Oh man, he travels fast. Fucking 4 hours. Whew.
That's the same amount of time it took us.
It took us 6 hours from Varus's house.
He's closer.
He's
He's
one.
2 hours closer.
He's one
Oh, I
man
thought-
not traveling with an injured person.
Oh, because I thought his house was in the city.
Which is closer.
What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Varys
I didn't know.
is halfway
I-
between Black
oh, not Vera.
Black
Sorry,
Raven's-
Roderick.
Yeah, Varys' house is halfway between Black Raven and City.
Yeah, I know. I meant to say Roderick, not Veros.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Roderick is closer to the Greyfang territory than we were when we first left.
Oh, okay.
Also, he's alone. He doesn't have to worry about.
Also,
Yeah.
you assumed he was at his house.
That's true. I assumed that. Yep, I know. Shouldn't have done that.
He's probably at mine again.
just hanging out at yours.
He just goes places.
He's stealing my watches because he keeps breaking them.
Oh my god. Every time he does magic, it just pops. Oh man.
Pretty much.
Scribble something down in a notebook. Next.
All right. So I guess at this point, does anyone else need to do anything?
No, I'm assuming we all eat and go to a meeting.
All
Can't
right.
really do much here.
It's bureaucracy time.
And yeah. Man, I was gonna say, Glenn, aren't you really good at logistics? How would you feel like having a new position?
Oh my god.
So we could use someone that does smart things like keep records and whatnot. Something that we're not accustomed to.
I lean in. Remember what happened last time?
Oh my god.
You see the grand archivist of like the Grey Fangs storyteller look like slightly sad in the background.
Oh no!
Remember what you did?
I mean, you can totally help him with new ways of the new world.
I could, but
Great, so you're
much-
in. Thank you so much.
No,
Walk
I have
off.
so... Oh my god.
10 out of 10.
I mean, I can help with this meeting, but I gotta figure out what the hell's happening in, the town.
Yeah, I mean, good luck with the town.
Hmm.
So okay, I guess there's the meeting then.
Sure. Anybody else have anything they want to do? Anything they want to talk about? Anybody they want to talk to?
Michael, go talk to your dandelion.
Oh man, is he really trying to go after that?
Called your sister that.
I know, that's what I meant.
That.
I said what I said.
I meant what I said.
Yes, but mentally no.
Oh my god.
Mentally, I'm unsure how I'd like to proceed right now.
My mind's telling me no. But my
But my
body
brain worms.
Yeah, basically,
What the fuck?
I'm also. What I mean by that is I'm like, I'll be real with you guys. I'm kind of like, I'm here. I'm playing, but I'm not very.
Hey,
awake right now.
That's
I
kind
mean,
of
if that's the case,
We're probably gonna wrap after
do you-
the council meeting because
Okay.
it'll be roughly
If,
about 11
um,
o'clock, and I need
But
to get up
I
early
would maybe
tomorrow.
probably try and do something even with my.
would
hopefully hoping
would
for
you
a
actually
roll.
be okay if we started with council meeting next time?
You want to end it here?
Yeah, it seems like just a few people are a little zonked out.
Sure.
We'll get some notes, and so we can start off fresh at a diplomatic spot.
Sure. We can hold off
Diplomatic
on
spot.
council meeting.
Yeah.
That works
So,
for me.
Does anyone else need to do anything as well? I know this session's been a lot about me, and I feel a little bit bad. So if anyone else wants to do anything, please.
Oh, what do you mean?
now's
I got
time.
to tackle
Wow.
someone. I'm all good.
Session.
I'm all set. I'm letting you guys go nuts with this. I'm loving it. I'm already running a rebellion in another campaign, so I'm not going to try and run a second one.
What are you doing with my country?
It's going through typical D&D motions. find a group, get a castle, run a rebellion against the establishment. Heroes become, just the usual D&D campaign tropes.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's it. We'll end it here. I'm fine with that. Does anybody need a recap? Questions, comments, suggestions?
I'm good.
I'm gonna give you guys a small little hint for next session. Be prepared for a 3-month time skip.
More
3 months. Oh, Jesus.
time.
Yep.
More power.
Oh wait, is this the second half of the time skip that we were supposed to do?
Yeah, there was supposed to be a longer
happening?
time skip, but stuff keeps happening, and you guys keep shrinking
Shanice
the
got
timeline.
mugged. Yeah.
This all started because Shanice Claxus got mugged.
Yeah, it's all her fault.
Yeah.
His
Why
fault.
you?
Blame #Claxus.
How could you let this happen?
How could this happen to us?
Quite easily, actually.
Yeah.
Okay then. Perfect. Well, that's the New World.